Warner Brothers Discovery will not release Batgirl theatrically or on HBO Max. They have opted not to release Leslie Grace's Batgirl film in theaters or on HBO Max. And it's been in development since 2017. Various changes happened to the production and the script, which was eventually written by Birds of Prey writer Christina Hodson. In 2021, it was revealed HBO Max would be helmed by Bad Boys for Life directors Adil El Arbi and Bilal Falah. Since the film was revealed, details began to come out. Michael Keaton was set to return as Batman, with J.K. Simmons playing a version of Commissioner Gordon. Its exact position in the DC Extended Universe wasn't clear, with the directors calling it a spaghetti of multiverses. Since Warner Brothers merged with Discovery Media, however, the fate of the film has been up in the air. It was indicated it might get a theatrical release, especially with the success of The Batman. Additional delays in scheduling reports seem to have supported this. Now, unfortunately, it appears they're scrapping the film, altogether. According to The Wrap, the film underwent extensive reshoots, and the budget ballooned from 70 to 90 million because of COVID-19 safety measures. Despite all this, insiders stated the movie just wasn't working. However, studio heads apparently love the directors and stars and plan on working with them again. Good for them. A spokesman for the studio had no comment. This is from Heroic Hollywood. They say that it's a part of DC's strategy shift. In a statement today, Warner Brothers said the decision was part of an ongoing changes at the company, which includes shakeup of a number of DC properties. It's not yet clear, what it will mean for the character's future, but obviously it came to a shock for many. And just to piggyback on this comes from The Beat. DC drops comics from social handles and website URL, adds new video content to the site. They drop the comics, just become DC. It's cleaner, quote unquote. They announced it today. So a lot of stuff happened here. A lot to digest in terms of, the future of the DCEU. Obviously, they've got their hands full with the Flash. I know that the Warner Brothers that the actual TV show Flash is coming to an end, but I don't think that has anything to do with the trouble Ezra Miller is going through.
But I think it's all related. All of it. Yeah, I think David Zaslav is just kind of shutting it all down for a reinvention. This is what I've heard. I didn't hear anything about the quality of the Batgirl movie so much so as that, he is not happy with the direction that the entire movie studio is going in. He's not happy with the direction of the DCEU. So he's just having all the projects shut down. I also heard that HBO Max is going away. Everything's being rolled into Discovery Plus. So, which is his baby, which is Zaslav's baby. So we'll see. I mean, theoretically, he's got a new perspective on things. He's got a new way that he wants to focus things. I think Aquaman 2 is still going to happen. Definitely the Shazam and Black Adam movies are going to happen, but I think they're going to be the closeout of the current era of the DC movies.
Interesting.
And that's going to be that, theoretically. Nobody knows for certain.
What baffles me to me is, or what baffles me to me, that's not great grammar, but what baffles me in your statement, though, from a branding perspective, I don't equate Discovery with, I know they merged, I get it, I know, but the Discovery as a brand with Warner Brothers as a brand, I would almost think that Warner Brothers is a way bigger brand in terms of thinking about entertainment. When I think about Discovery Channel, I think like Shark Week, or I think like Undersea. I think like anything educational, which I love Discovery. I absolutely, I loved Discovery Channel for what, and the Discovery Channel brands like History Channel, things like that. I love all that.
Yeah.
But I don't equate that with like cool stuff, pardon my French there.
Well, I mean, look, it's all speculation, but it seems to be that's what the guy wants. I mean, he's willing to take a $90 million lunch on a movie and not have it release anywhere.
Yeah.
So you would think if you thought that something was a horrible product that you wasted a lot of money on, you'd throw it away in one of the back platforms, or one of your streaming platforms, and just show it without any fanfare, so that you could get a little bit of residual off of it.
Yeah.
But if you're going to bury the whole thing, then you're thinking of scorched earth tactics when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
And like the Flash has been canceled. It's not ending. It was
Right.
canceled. So, and Warner Brothers, that's the Warner Brothers channel. So Warner Brothers canceled the Flash.
Yes. Well,
So,
9 seasons. I mean, they definitely. I agree with you. They're being canceled, but at the same time, like 9 seasons.
Yeah, but an abbreviated last season, so they're not even given the opportunity to close the season out. By their choice, theoretically. So I think it's a broad thing. I think Zaslav doesn't really like comic books, but who knows? But it seems like some of his moves are, kind of a clear signal that he wants all of it shut down. So
something that has been talked about within the comic book industry, and this is not just a DC thing, but also a Marvel thing, because it's happened in, micro bursts here and there, is the idea that, DC and Marvel will stop publishing, that they will license out the characters to other publishers like an IDW or a Dark Horse, and they will not actually publish comics anymore. The characters will still be published, and it will still be in association with, but they will go, it'll be like IDW Spider-Man and IDW Batman and Dark Horse, Star Wars and things like that, which would be ironic, obviously. But that's always been like rumored, it's not substantiated in any shape or form.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, we hear varying, conflicting reports on the state of the comic book industry as a whole. It certainly has seen better eras than this, but it's seen worse eras. So, I mean, we don't know that just yet. I think the industry is in shape to make a transition into something else, especially with Indiegogo and Kickstarter, which we're going to talk about a little later.
Yep.
With our guests. So, and I don't know anybody who's going to be in any shape if that were to happen, if those properties were to be licensed out.
Yeah.
I don't know any independent, anybody who would be in a position to license, like, say, Superman.
Yeah.
So those characters would either disappear for good, or they would roll over as the property of yet another giant corporation. So I mean, nothing would really change all that much.
It'll be interesting to see. Hi guys, Mike Dolce here from the Rogue Wave podcast. If you like this video, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It really helps us out. Leave a comment, let us know what you'd like to see in future episodes, and tune in every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, for a brand new episode of the Rogue Wave podcast.